Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This is your boy Shamsuddin Hakeem. I'm back with video number 3. And what I want to do in this video is just give you a live example of how Replit and Claude work. So it's going to be kind of an introduction. And it's going to be a short video. One of the things I named that we need to fix. I'm gonna put the prompt in the Claude. I'm gonna show you how I planned it out in real time. And the point of this video is to show you exactly how I'm using AI to build an AI app and show you how Replit and Claude work together to ship code faster than any solo developer should be able to. So let's go ahead and start. One of the things I said is after the get started screen, it goes straight to the assessment questions. It's no warm up. It's no, hey, how you doing? It's no trying to, smooth things over and talk sweet. It's like, yo, let's just get to it. Don't ask the name, the age, nothing. So we want to change that. So what I'll do first is I'll go over here to Claude and I'll think of the prompt I want to say. Let's kind of do this. Do 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 do. Let's tell Claude exactly what we're seeing, which it already knows what we're seeing. So on the get started landing page, once you press get started, it goes straight to the first assessment question. This makes a user feel like the AI doesn't want to know them, causing them to think this is strictly transactional. From my years as a media communications major with, I want to say this, concentration. I guess I'll sound fancier than I should be. In social media brand management, this is a big no no. The book by, what's his name? Neil Uriel, I think it is. Let's say, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Says you have to make the customer feel welcome in order to create a habit forming product. I don't feel welcome. I feel like a cheap date. LOL. Let's fix this with something like hi bracket name bracket I'm Roxy, your dating and relationship companion. Let's see. Let me know about you. Or a better message. Give me the plan first, then we'll talk to Replit. Bam. See what Claude is going to do with that. It's just something off the top of my head just to get started. You're 100% right. Of course I'm right. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I did get his name right. I can never get his name. So this is a critical UX flaw. You're asking people to be vulnerable about their deepest relationship wounds, which I am. That's why I said it makes me feel like a cheap date. And you're not even saying hello first. That's like a therapist starting a session with, so what's wrong with you, bruh? Yeah, that therapist will not give me that. I'll leave the session and tell him give me a refund. The problem, current flow, get started. Question one, user feels code, transactional, like a survey, not a coach. No emotional safety established. Why should I trust this? The fix, warm welcome sequence, new flow, get started, welcome screen, name collection, personalized greeting, intention setting, question one. The plan, screen one, welcome screen, purpose, establish who Roxy is. Hi, I'm Roxy, your relationship optimization, self coaching intelligence. I'm not a dating app. I'm your relationship coach built on 25 years of real coaching methodology. Continue. Name collection. Before we begin, what should I call you? Yeah, that's better than what I said. What I say up here? Let's fix this with something. Hi, name. Yeah, because I don't know the name yet. Now, screen two, name collection. Before we begin, what should I call you? First name, input field, continue, personalized greeting plus what to expect. Not going to read all of that. Hold on, I'll ask you some questions about your relationship patterns. It takes about 15 minutes. There are no wrong answers, just honest ones. At the end, I'll show you something most people never see about themselves. This isn't a quiz, it's a conversation. Ready? Let's do this. I like that, but I hit the copy button for a reason. I'm going to show you why. Intention setting, optional but powerful. Purpose, emotional buy-in, primes, vulnerability. One more thing, name. Why are you here today? Yeah, I like that, so we're going to keep that. Screen five, first question. Now they're ready. The psychology. Roxy introduces herself. Establish identity, not just software. Ask for name. Uses name immediately. Sets expectation. This is a quiz. Intent setting. Ready. Micro commitment before big ask. Yeah, you definitely want a micro commitment. Hook model application from Hook by Nura Eyal. Investment increases value by having users enter their name, state their intention, say, let's do this. They've already invested before question one. This increases completion rates, perceived value results, likelihood to pay for full results. And that's what we want. Pay for the full results, get a monthly subscription, and yeah, that's it. Welcome message variations. I want friendly and casual. I don't want directed purposeful. I'm Roxy. I'm going to show you something about yourself. Nah. Hey, I'm Roxy. Think of me as your relationship coach who's available 24/7 and won't judge you. What's your name? Okay, option A, warm professional. Hi, I'm Roxy, your AI relationship coach. I'm here to help you understand your patterns so you can finally break the cycle. Let's start with your name. Nah, that's a little bit too professional. Yeah, not direct and purposeful, empathetic and safe. Hi, I'm Roxy. I know talking about relationships can feel vulnerable. Man, heck no. You sound like a nah. Let's go friendly and casual. If I think of a way to tweak that, then we'll do it. So I'll say option B. Option C for your audience. I'm Roxy. I'm going to show you something about yourself that explains why your relationships keep ending the same way. But first, what should I call you? I don't like that. We going with option B. What do y'all think? So direct respects their time, promises value, creates curiosity, still personal, acts name, full recommended flow. All right. What do you want to adjust before we build? One, paste that. I like this, but we need to tweak this because after this, they have the discovery session. So we need to add in there after I find out a little about you. I want to know who you are looking for. Also, option C is better. I mean, B. B is better. C sounds like a jerk. Let's see what she's. You're right. Option C does sound like a jerk. Yeah, agreeing with me. I'm going to show you why your relationship keep failing. It's not a warm welcome. Yeah, it's not. Let me fix this with your tweaks. Hey, I'm Roxy. Think of me as your relationship coach who's available 24/7 and won't judge you. What's your name? First name, input field, continue. Personalized greeting plus what to expect. Nice to meet you. Here's what we're going to do. Screenshots assessment begins mid text. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I need to go back. It takes about 15 minutes or no. At the end, I'll show you something most people never see about themselves, and we'll have a conversation about it in your discovery session. I like that, but still, I like this, but still, let's add after discovery session a comma and say this is where I want to know the exact type of person you're looking for. Everything else is fine. It's fine. But I also want you to give me where each of the fields will, what's the word I'm looking for? Need the right words. I'm gonna say match to fix it. Match to fix my phrasing. Match to so the data auto populate. Bam. And the reason why I'm saying like where each of the fields matches to is because when the data auto populates, I want them to look at their profile and be able to tweak it, but I want it to already be filled with what they say. There are no wrong answers, just honest ones. This is where I want to know the exact type of person you're looking for. Okay, that's perfect. So field mapping, that's it. Field mapping. I had a brain fart. So where data auto populates, field collect your first name throughout app. Hey, name, discovery session, notifications, intention, why they're here, age, user's age, gender, location, looking for gender, age range, preference, distance reference, preference, relationship goal, pattern loop, result, 5 pillars, blah, 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 blah. Visual data flow. And here's what I will do with this. I don't want to copy each one of those, but let's do this. I'm going to copy it all at once. Come here to text edit, hit new document, and we're going to paste that sucker right in there so we can have it for later. Know what to work on. And let's call it field mapping important because we're going to need to come back to that. That's important. I'm not going to exit out, but I'm going to minimize it so it can show up with all my other stuff. Okay, I don't want y'all popping up all this crap. Come on now. All right, so it gave me the Replit prompt, and normally I'll review the prompt, make sure it's right. I need to add a welcome sequence before the assessment begins plus partner. Now we could go about this two ways. I could tell Claude to go ahead and paste it in there, but sometimes that gives me a little bit of a headache because it takes a while for Replit to really respond to what Claude is doing. So I'll just paste it myself, Control V, and then I'll start it up. And then I will say something like monitor replets. The prompt is already pasted and the tab is open and bam. I remember Emerald used to do that. Bam. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Bam. All right, and it says tabs, context, MCP, bam. You see when Claude started debugging this browser? That means Claude's watching it for me. You see right there, it says, I can see Replit. The prompt was just pasted. I just told you the prompt was pasted. Replit, come on. I mean, I get bored, so I'll be having to talk junk to Replit at times because I'm not Replit, I mean Claude. Just to have fun, act like another person's in the room. This is a comprehensive welcome sequence that will make the onboarding feel much more personal and conversational. Let me break this down into manageable tasks. Okay, and Replit agent is responding. Claude says the same thing. It'll give us the tasks. I should have read the bottom of this prompt first. Matching logic. Okay, use the user's first name throughout the entire app. Make the UI feel warm. I should have added like give me because it's going to give me the task and how it's going to break it down to manageable tasks. So that's the 7 actions. I should have said before you start the work, let me see the exact task you're going to do. Because what that'll do is that'll let me know exactly what it's going to do. Then I could double check that to make sure that's what I need done. And make sure it gets all of the actions. So when I go back and I test it, then I'll know that okay, Replit got everything right. Or okay, in like other cases, like Replit, you tripping, bruh. You ain't get everything right. I told you to do this. Why didn't you do this? You're not listening. And that's when you have a angry brain fart and all of that stuff. I mean, y'all use Replit, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Drives you crazy, doesn't it? All right, task created. Create welcome screens with intro flow, 07 subtask, current status. Now I'll update the auth context. Actions, 7 actions queued. It's updating auth context. For new user fields, creating welcome sequence screen. Let me keep watching. Still working. 2 minutes ago. So pretty much, I'm not going to keep this open, keep this running, because this could take anywhere from another 5 minutes to another 10 minutes. But in the next video, I will let you see it and let you know how long it actually took. But this is just a quick, I don't know if it was quick, but it's just a video showing exactly how I use Replit and Claude to work together to build an AI, using AI to build another AI. Kind of scary. Terminator, iRobot type stuff, but we're safe with it. All right, so I will see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me again. TestFlight link. Go ahead and click on that link and test the app with me and let me know what you find. And when this new update is on there, let me know how this update has gone.